we have shrinking newsrooms, which creates a problem. In fact, that there are fewer journalists to talk to covering more ground than they have in the past. So you kind of have to break through that clutter to get your brand known, and how you work with these journalists is very important. And then you have media merging, where companies, there were two, now there's one. Newspapers are publishing less. A lot of them don't even do a print edition anymore. It's all digital. So you have all these things coming through that you have to face. And a lot of journalists are doing more than just reporting the news. They may be writing for somebody else at the same time they're writing for their paper. There's so many freelancers now that are being employed because you don't have to pay benefits and all this kind of stuff that you would to full-time employees. And newspapers and media are using them to a greater degree than they ever have. So that's one challenge we have, is the shrinking newsroom and shrinking opportunities in some aspects to brand. The other thing is AI. Is everybody, the gorilla in the room? How do we deal with this? It's not that AI is going to replace good public relations people, but it certainly is going to do some of the tasks that we currently are doing, and it already is. But if you use it correctly, it will help you become more efficient. So I've been with different people that have been talking about this, and they said, well, if I can increase my efficiency 30%, that means I have another third of the day I can work on other tasks that are important, but I can get AI to cover the stuff that isn't so crucial. Maybe it's finding headlines for a news release and you're kind of stuck. So you load it into ChatGPT or whatever, spits out a bunch, you pick one out and you're ready to go. Maybe you tweak it ahead. Well, you save 2 or 3 hours of work, or writing a white paper. You can load up a bunch of stuff. It'll spit out something close. You still need to tweak it and modify it for your needs, but you get close to the final product. So everybody's trying to figure this out, how AI is going to work, how is it going to impact your business, how are you using it? And not necessarily in PR. I just read an article where some companies are saying, well, you need to be using AI or you're in trouble as an employee here, because we need to make this big shift to AI and it needs to be a big part of your job now. And if you're not using it, we need to have a conversation. So it is a big thing in PR right now. Everybody's trying to figure it out, and we'll eventually get there.